Welcome to Winston-Salem and another stop along Tobacco Road, which is home to the Wake Forest Demon Deacons, and the fans have been ready to get things started since early in the day. And while today is the final home game of the season for one team, it is more importantly a celebration, Senior Day, as we'll see a squad from the ACC, the Boston College Eagles, taking on a squad hoping to prevent another L this week, the Wake Forest Demon Deacons. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to and the Demon Deacons will put total leather to crank us up. He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. So the Boston College Eagles offense will get the first possession of the game. And here comes the big fella, a staple of this aerial attack, Jesse.
And he's a guy they can line up all over the field, David. There's matchups out there waiting to be taken advantage of.
Yeah, and it's so...
And the ball is intercepted.
Well, that wasn't the start they were looking for on offense. They're trying to be aggressive, first play of the game, and throw it. Bad decision by the quarterback, though, leads to an INT.
On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. And the quarterback bought some time, but not enough. Down he goes with the sack. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
First down sack, pushes it back. Now it's second down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Off the play fake. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play-action attempt.
This is a third and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He'll try to do it himself. He's got an open man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Illegal forward pass.
You can't do that. An illegal forward pass will cost the offense 5 yards. The Demon Deacons will punt this one away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Wants to return it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The offense set for a first down play. Finds his back in the middle. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. 6-yard pickup on first down. Leaves him with 2nd and 4. The give out of the gun. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the running back to try to force the defense to adjust. They'll throw it on first down. Makes a connection. And they do a really good job. Not as easy as it looks to get those blocks. And he picks up the first down.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Running back goes in motion. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. And the defense is swarming to keep him from getting to the first down. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before they do their work up top and pick up a first down. A new set of downs after the completion. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. This offense has a 2nd down play. Quarterback on the keeper. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. And the Demon Deacons will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. He's got his man. All down at the 39-yard line, but he's got 15 yards on the play and a fresh set of downs. It's complete to the left. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
In defense, you have to have great eyes. You have to have good vision on the quarterback to be able to see it. You could tell he's throwing the football right now. Watch the defense react, come up, get the wide receiver on the ground. He goes nowhere.
And now on 2nd down for this offense. Trying play action. Got it in the middle. It's Reinbold. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He'll just keep slinging it. Can hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Pulls it in. And the catch was one thing, and the run even better. A big pickup on that one. It's 1st down from the 11. He's going to pass. It's complete. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. And he's got it! Touchdown, Demon Deacons!
Great execution on offense, and you know you're expecting man coverage in this area of the field, down close to the line of scrimmage, so the receiver has got to be able to win one-on-one, and he did just that on that TD.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Oklahoma State will need to mount a comeback, but those fans that were there when Justin Blackman was a 2-time All-American, they know this game is not over. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Kansas State.
Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. He's looking for an open man on second down. Oh, it's out! And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
Now, this is a receiving group that practices making catches in traffic, and they're used to having guys trying to rip it free. He's got to do a better job of keeping 5 points of pressure. After he makes the catch, that's a costly giveaway.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. Wide receiver shows motion. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on first down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. On second down, looking again to throw. Catch in the middle, it's Clark. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. He finds a soft spot in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Wake! Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown.
Wake Forest, 14. Boston College, 3.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. That last fumble proved to be costly as they cashed it in for a touchdown.
Yeah, and so this defense now is juiced. They're excited and ready to go. So this offense, David, they've got to get something going.
Yeah, those turnovers can be contagious, man. It gets you excited, and then when your offense takes it down the field and does something with it, this offense better be ready to play against a motivated defense.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. Boston College lining up to punt this one away. First one is away, and boy, did he put in work in that loss last week, kicking it 5 times. Return's going to get it up around midfield. He'll be down at the 49-yard line. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. They'll run it from the gun. They make the stop, and that'll bring the first quarter to a close. We've reached the end of the quarter, and Wake Forest has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. On second down, wants to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Clark. Dragged down at the 39, but he's got 5 yards, and they'll move the sticks. Going up top on first down. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush. They win up front.
This offensive line has just been unable to keep them away from the quarterback. Now it's 2nd and long. He's looking to throw. Gets it to the back. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. 3rd down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Finds his man down the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
After putting 3 on the board, the kickoff unit ready to go. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. To the ground with the back. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Boston College right back to the line. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here.
3rd and long situation. They try to go screen. I think they were hoping it was going to be a big zone and they could get those offensive linemen down the field, but the defense sniffed it out, forcing the incompletion.
He's got great speed, working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. Comes out throwing on 1st down. He's got it. They make the stop, but this passing game does some damage, and they move the sticks with the 1st down. Receiver looks it in, it's complete. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They'll run play action. Quarterback now breaking the field. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. Getting some heat. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
You want to change some of this bad luck you've had so far around? Get after the quarterback and get his butt on the ground. Nice job by the defense. This game ain't over. It's still the 1st half. This is a good start.
The Demon Deacons decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter. This offense needs to get back lathered up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the fly motion. And the Golden Eagles get enough to move the chains. With a 1st down, they'll snap it from the 32. The aerial assault continues. Pulls it in, it's Johnson.
Receiver, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. 1st down here for the offense. They move the tight end all over. Leaves it with the back. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Swings it out to his running back. Corralled and brought down by the defense. A completion, but not quite enough for the 1st down. 3rd down coming for this offense. They'll try to get it through the air. Back open in the middle. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground. The Golden Eagles have this offense rolling. Looking to go up top on first down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? Let's see what they've got on second down. They're working that left side. Well, he comes up with the reception, but not a lot of room to run after that.
Yeah, and I like the QB doing this. I mean, I'm going to find ways to give him the football and see if he can make a miss. And I'm going to bet most of the time that my guy is a little bit more athletic than that defensive guy. Defense won this battle, but I like trying to get this guy the ball in space.
Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Clark. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. The give to the back. On the move at the 30. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Got it set up on the outside. At midfield, he's got room. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. He wants to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. Couldn't make the connection on first down. Now here on second. He's looking to throw. Makes his connection. And they finally haul him down, but not before the good catch and run. And the Demon Deacons have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to move it through the air. Finds his man. It's Reinbold. They make the stop right there. Good pickup. It's still short of the first down. Wants to throw on second down. Firing to the right, complete. The Demon Deacons will have a first down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Makes the grab on the left. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Here's 1st and goal, and they could go to the locker room with a huge cushion. Trying to bully their way in. Touchdown, Demon Deeks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Oklahoma State is just getting blown off the field right now. And frankly, we need to start going running time the rest of the way. A real stinker in Stillwater. They're trailing by 25.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
And that's just excellent cover. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board. You still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open. And if I'm the QB man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it in the tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Gets it out fast. The offense burns his 3rd and final timeout of the half. Hey, we're getting close to halftime, and it looks as if the big fella wants to be all over the highlights.
Goodness gracious, he is open. When he leaves the huddle, apparently he's open. A ton of catches already early in this ball game. They are featuring him and finding him.
Couldn't find his man last time. Now they'll have to convert 3rd and 4. Couldn't find a man and just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. And he'll try to keep that smooth leg swing going for the 2nd time today, this one from 34 yards out. It's good. He could have hit a string right in the middle of the uprights there. And they'll push that lead out a little further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. They'll give it to the back. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop it. Now on 2nd down. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks, guys. What a scene there in Winston-Salem. What a fine performance we've seen. An entertaining first half, and we've got a multi-possession lead to break down thanks to the surgical precision of this offense. Might honestly take more time to talk about what didn't work than what did. The running game, the passing game, gadget plays have worked. Now it's just a matter of finishing the job. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at a Legacy Stadium.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. A little pre-snap eye candy for the defense. Makes the grab over the middle. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. It's a 1st and 10. He's going to pass. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. Fires and picked off. Didn't get a ton on the return, but the most important thing, he got the ball, and they've got it at the 48.
And this ball looks like it just got away from the quarterback. I think he made the right decision. He was going to the receiver that seemed open, but just not very accurate on the throw, and that leads to the interception.
Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. Takes the easy throw in the flat. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Got a little work done on 1st down, now back to the line. Now they'll run it to the right here. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. And this offense just can't afford not to get the 1st down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. At the 35, he's loose. Moving deeper into enemy territory. Move the chains. It's 1st down at the 27.
That has got to be demoralizing if you're on defense, because they just ran the ball right up the middle, down your throats, and they gashed you.
Boston College coming to the line after moving the chains. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught in the backfield. It's Ford. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
He's looking to throw. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Quite a bit of work to do on 3rd down from the 23, and this D would love to force a field goal try. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a 1st down. Boston College putting together a very efficient drive. Finds his big tight end. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Zings it complete to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Looking for the score. He makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown, Eagles.
Boston College.
And I love the play design here. The ball is designed to come out of the quarterback's hands quickly. He finds his big-time target for the touchdown.
Now the two-point conversion attempt is coming. Slams ahead. He gets in there for the two-point conversion, and now we have a two-possession game. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
27, Boston College. 11.
On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. Leaves it with the running back. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. The play action fake. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
Oftentimes with play action, you're asking the quarterback to hold on to the ball a bit longer, and you're asking this offensive line to hold up in pass pro a bit longer. Against this athletic front 7 on defense, it's going to be tough.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. He's looking downfield to throw. Caught behind the line. It's Reinbold. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. They lost yardage.
In punt formation to kick it away.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. He gets a block, and they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. That's caught. It's Johnson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
Second down coming up.
It's complete on the right side. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
That's a first down for the offense.
Trying to find his man on 1st down. Grabs it in the middle. Across the 25, he's got room. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Boston College!
Boston College.
Timing and better execution, that is just what a quarterback and wide receiver need.
And it's timing, it's route running, right? You got to be precise. You got to know exactly what yard you're running to. The quarterback receiver on the same page. That's why you get the touchdown.
They'll line up to go for 2. Powers forward. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
The 2-point
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
That keeps the score. Wake Forest. 27. Boston
He'll
College.
start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Quickly complete. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be 2nd and just a few breaths away from the 1st down. He's looking to throw. Fires into traffic, picked off. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way.
And we know turnover margin is a huge part of winning ball games. Interception number 2. His quarterback has to do a better job taking care of the football. Don't force it. Take the high completion percentage stuff. Don't always try to go for the big play.
Guys, this offense coming back out onto the field. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. Touchdown, Boston College. And they take it in for 6 more points. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
On to attempt the try.
The kicker is on for the extra point.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, if it's happening in college football, we've got eyes on it. Check this out. South Alabama is trailing right now, but I'm not ready to say this team is out of it. Not after the way this group has rallied around that coach. It really has been something to see.
To the air on first down.
They're trailing by just 2 to Arkansas State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now 2nd and long from the 21. He's looking to throw. Got his man down the middle. Never seems to take the big hit. Finds enough room to get to the 29. Ball spotted at the 29. Here they come on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. And the Demon Deacons getting set on 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Clark. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Brought to the ground, but not before getting it up for the first down. The Demon Deacons are on the move. He'll do it himself. He has the first and still on his feet. This defense giving up ground, and he's finally knocked down at the 26. And the Demon Deacons headed quickly to the line.
Ooh, I like that option play. I'd keep running that too because it's obvious the defense right now is really keying in on this running back. That was a big point of emphasis for them all week long in practice, and it's opening up holes now for the quarterback to run.
Pre-snap motion in the backfield. On 2nd down, looking to throw. Fires to the tight end. And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Looking to move it through the air. It falls incomplete, and will change ends of the field to get things started back up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the 4th quarter. Looking to throw it again. This time he's got it. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. He'll throw on 3rd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Clark. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. Barges ahead. And he's able to shed 1 tackle, but still just a very short gain. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. If they can pay off this 3rd and goal opportunity, man, oh man, those collars start getting a little tight across the way. So on 4th down, here comes the field goal kicker in a huge spot. Right down the boulevard. It's good.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. he is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. BC has the ball back, hoping for a party in the mods. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down. Now the play fake. Pocket starts to collapse. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line. Well, they tried the play fake, but it fooled absolutely nobody.
And that's the problem with play-action pass, Reese, is that it takes time to develop. The quarterback's got to fake the handoff, and receivers generally are running routes further downfield. So the offensive line has got to be able to hold up that extra second to give their QB an opportunity. They weren't able to do it there.
Got the back over the middle. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Boston College will send out the punt team. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the returner will be brought down. Wake Forest has it back, and here comes the Deacon offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. He's got his man. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. He's going to pass. Got his man quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. He's looking to throw. Using the quick game. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Wake Forest. That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Play the analytics here, and you go for 2. From the gun, he'll try to throw. He's got it. 2-point try is good as they build on this lead. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive.
38, Boston College, 24.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boston College sending the offense back onto the field. He's got it down the middle. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Kept it on the ground last time, bringing up a second down. Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down. Here they come, trying to convert a 3rd and short from the 28. Quick strike complete. They knock him down, but they'll mark it beyond the line to gain, and it's a first down for Boston College. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Movement here from the tight end. Coming out on first down with the play fake. It's caught downfield. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. Boston College wants to play fast.
I think if you're the head coach at this point, you're telling your offense, it doesn't matter what's happened up to this point of the game. Obviously, things haven't gone our way, but we have a chance to execute in a 2-minute situation and give ourselves a chance to win. Let's go do it one play at a time.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. Hauls it in. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And no messing around right now if you're on offense. This is the time where execution has got to be at a premium. You need to hit completions, David. They need some big plays.
Yeah, and you just want to keep pressuring them and keep making them use the clock, give them the underneath stuff. And again, when they drive the football down the field, I just can't give up touchdowns. Field goal at this point is not going to hurt my defense.
BC back to work after picking up the first down. He's looking to throw it. Pressure coming. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. On second down, just keeps firing. Grabbed in the middle. It's McGooligan. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The snap sets up the throw. Setting up the screen. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. First and 10, they're down to the 25.
And first down for the offense.
Leaves it with the back. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's second and 6. He's looking to throw. To the end zone, and it's picked off.
And that's the advantage right there of having your dime personnel on the field. You've got an extra DB. You've got an extra guy out there who's really good at covering. So for quarterbacks, you've got to be so good and precise with these passes because they've got speed in the back end. They're able to come away with the pick.
The Wake Forest offense returns to the field. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. They'll probably bleed every second possible off this clock before they snap it. Working that left side now. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Wide receiver coming across in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. The clock is on their side. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. Third and long from inside their own 20. He'll set up to throw. They're setting up the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense is that much closer to salting away a victory. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. BC has it back, and the Eagle offense returns to the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away. They'll line up for a second down play. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Just gets rid of it before the heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Quickly to the tight end. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the fourth down conversion, moving the chains easily. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. Just gets rid of the football, nobody to throw it to. It'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to the air one more time. Complete downfield. Touchdown, Eagles. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Yeah, and that's step 1. Great job by this offense getting in the end zone. Now you got to go get the stop. You got to get the football back. You got to find a way to do something to create a turnover, get an onside, to get the football back, to get back in this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more.
For the extra point.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's take a look at what's happening in a great college football matchup. Georgia Tech has the lead right now, but if this team has taught us anything over the years, it's that no lead is safe inside Bobby Dodd Stadium. They're up by 5 over Florida State. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Offense has it at the 28 on first down. The quarterback takes a knee. It has been said that the obstacle is the way, and this obstacle is now back-to-back losses.
Back-to-back L's. It's not the end of the world, though. I still think there's time for this team to figure out what they're going to do, how they're going to finish the season strong. It's not over yet. 2 bad weeks. Flush it down the toilet. Refocus the mechanism. We're ready to rock and roll next week.
It just needs to be about finding a way to win a game right now. In all likelihood, 99.9% chance the college football playoff now is not a possibility anymore. That's okay. Let's worry about winning a game. Let's go back. Let's watch the film. Let's get back to being who we are so we can get this ship right.
That's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, our entire broadcast team, I'm Reese Davis. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.